Welcome to Lab Conclusions with me, Mrs. Allforce. What we learned in our labs today is that light travels in straight lines. So when you look at a reflection of yourself in the mirror, you know that it's actually backwards from what everyone else sees of you. When you look at this image, you can see the light waves hitting a smooth surface like a mirror. It says when light waves hit a smooth surface, they bounce off and are reflected. You can see the light waves traveling in straight lines at the same angle at which they hit the mirror. We also explored curved surfaces with a spoon, like on this makeup lid. You can see my reflection is extended. On the spoon, it turned us upside down because of the curved surface. Now it's time to talk about bumpy surfaces, like the crumpled up foil. When light waves hit a bumpy surface, they bounce back in many directions. So when you have a bumpy surface, you will not be able to see your reflection, just like we were unable to see our reflection in the crumpled up foil. And now it's time for making connections. Welcome to one of my favorite places in all of the world. This is an image from Vineyard Lake, which is in southeastern Michigan, and my father-in-law grew up going there as a boy, so my husband's been there, going there his whole life, and my family goes there often as well. I took this picture a few years ago, early in the morning when I was up watching the sunrise. And I love this image because I could see the clouds and the trees and the boat lift and that fisher, all of those items reflected in the water. And it was because the water was so smooth that morning. Nobody was in there swimming, no boats were going, and the water was smooth and could reflect those images. This other image of the lake looks quite different. Obviously, it was taken during sunlight hours and not during the sunrise. But look at the water. Do you see how it's all rippled? There are no reflections of the boats, the trees, the clouds, none of it. Because the water is all wavy, and that water is wavy, and it's reflecting the light in all different directions, which is why we see no reflections in the water. This is kind of like when we crumpled up the foil. The light was being reflected in all different directions, and we were unable to see any type of image. I hope you enjoyed learning about some of the properties of light and how it travels in straight lines. Take care. Peace.